All right, so as you historically know, in order for us to leverage the best out of the Slack to HubSpot integration, we require a Slack subscription. We also not only need a Slack subscription, but if we want to use Slack messaging for anything that is done via HubSpot workflows, we also need, not probably, we certainly also will need HubSpot Marketing Hub Pro or a pro subscription to HubSpot like Sales Hub Pro, etc. Right? So we have those roadblocks right now. In order for us to leverage Slack for at least anything as simple as getting a message whenever sent to a Slack channel, whenever a meeting is booked or so, that needs necessarily a subscription. So now what we're going to do today is we're going to go to Zapier and we're going to create a quick Zap that is going to enable notifications for our Slack, right? So and by the way, we're going to use a free version of Zapier, right? So what we're going to do today is that we have HubSpot, right? This is a $20 per month subscription to HubSpot. This is the starter customer platform at $20 a month. We'll have a free Slack account and a free Zapier account. So let's actually go ahead and do it, right? So I'm gonna create a SAP. I created a SAP, and then I'm gonna call it Slack message to, and I'm just gonna put to the general channel. Let's do it like that, and I'm just gonna capitalize the C right there, and then we're actually just gonna do a trigger here. There's gonna be HubSpot, right? And whenever a form, I'm gonna search for the trigger event. It's gonna be new form submission, right? So we've connected our HubSpot here. We've chosen the trigger event, and by the way, you also will need to connect your account. I already have mine connected, but this is as quick as like a couple clicks, so you will not have any issues with that. But just in case that I were gonna select a new account, I would connect a new account and then select my portal, right? But my portal is already there, so I'm actually just gonna continue. And then the form that we're going to use is going to be a meetings form in this case to make it easier. So we could use any type of HubSpot form that we created, but I'm actually just going to do meeting in this case. And then I'm going to select this one right here. And that should be it, right? So now I'm going to continue. And I'm going to test the trigger right now. And there we go, it pulled our record, right? So this is actually another test that I did on my meeting link very recently, right? But basically the first name, last name, the email, and the message of that particular form filled was done. So beautiful. So now anytime that somebody submits a meeting request or schedules a meeting with me via my scheduling link from HubSpot, so this meeting form is triggered, it will trigger this SAP right now, right? So I'm going to continue now with the selected record, and then the next step is actually going to be Slack, right? So in this case, by the way, you also will choose Slack right here. We'll select an action event. In this case, I wanted to send a message, right? To send a channel message, right? And the account, I'm going to select the account, and I also have my account connected, right? So you will also have to connect your account this way. Keep in mind that this is super easy, and as a best practice, make sure to be signed in to your portals previously, right? So before doing the connections, right? So let's say that if we're gonna, before I built this app, I was actually already logged into my HubSpot portal and into my Slack account, right? So that's pretty much the recommendation there. So I'm just gonna select the Slack channel, and we're gonna click on continue below. And then now I'm going to select my channel, right? So I have a free Slack account. So this means that I only have one channel available, right? Because everything else is gated. So I don't want to pay for anything else except my general channel. So I'm going to select my general channel right here. I'm going to add Zapier to the app to the channel automatically, right? In case that's not done. I will send it as a bot. I can rename the bot to something else like the meeting. Let's call him the meeting assistant, right? And then I could definitely add a bot icon. I won't do it right now. It's not necessary though. Include links to this app. Yes. Everything else. Yes, yes, yes. And then send channel message. I will enable this to yes as well, just in case. And then we go upwards a little bit. And then now I actually want to map out the fields from the form submission that I previously did. And how that this is going to be the nitty gritty of things. So basically, I'm going to put a quick message like new, maybe like someone just scheduled a meeting. I'm gonna make it a little friendlier. I'm actually just gonna correct the spelling error there, and then I'm gonna make it a little friendlier with a bit of an emoji. I'm gonna search for the calendar right there. Maybe this one will do. Schedule the meeting, perfect. And then here are the details. Maybe that's gonna be part of my message. And then I'm actually gonna type in first name here, and you'll see why in a bit. So first name, two dots, last name, two dots, email, two dots, and then message, because that's as much as I have to collect for my meeting link. And then first name, and then now I'm gonna hit this plus icon right here, and here's where the magic happens, right? So from the form submission, which is the previous action, right, it actually brought over all of these different fields. So I'm actually just gonna put first name here. I'm gonna go below to last name, and then I'm gonna select last name, and then I'm gonna go to email, where I have like the email written there, the text there, and then I'm gonna place the email there, and then message right there, right? I don't need anything else, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And that should be it for that. And now definitely we don't need anything else. I'm actually just gonna proceed and continue. And then we're going to test it out. So I'm actually going to test this step, and then we'll ensure that this has worked now. And actually, you'll notice that I got a notification here on Slack. We'll take a look at it in a minute. And now I'm just going to publish my SAP. So this should be working fine, completely fine. Now I'm just going to publish it, and we're going to take a look at the test now. But this SAP is now ready. So I'm just going to go to Slack here, and then yes, you can see here I'm in my general account. This new one came through, and then you can see, yeah, meeting assistant, someone just scheduled a meeting. Here are the details. First name Jorge Fuentes, email, testing main form, and this is as much as needs to be done.